All right, guys, I got this engine just about ready to come out. Got just the top 2 bolts in it still. I'm gonna put the jack under it and then drop this one out. All right, guys, so the engine is out, and this is the old one, which is all grimy. It has never been cleaned, and here is the new one ready to go in, basically. So I'm gonna take it outside and I'm gonna try to sandblast the frame just where they painted it black. I really like the look of the raw aluminum or whatever it is. So I'm gonna try to blast it and see if it comes off easy. If not, I'll probably end up painting the spots where they just did this too. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully go for a raw finish. We'll see. All right, guys, so you last saw this as a bike, just missing an engine. And I've brought it down to this because I just want to repaint the frame and make it a little better. So I sandblasted half of it, and then I was like, man, I might as well take this stuff off and yeah, get it to a bare frame almost, which it is now. Just the rear swing arms on because I don't have an Allen key to do this. I'm gonna swap the swing arms eventually anyway, so I'll just tape it off for now and it'll be fine. But I'm gonna sandblast this side of the frame. I gotta cover up this bearing and cover up the bottom of the bearing port. And yeah, sandblast this side of the frame, and then tomorrow should be able to paint it, hopefully. This is how it's sitting for tonight. I got it down to the bare metal, and it's basically ready for paint. Just need to wipe it down with some acetone and then tape it off and spray it, and that will be good to go. Then I can reassemble the whole front steering thing. I don't know what it's called, but this whole section. I'm gonna use this whole section off of the other bike. I'm gonna use it off of that bike because that one has 250 miles or 275 miles. I'm glad I took the time to do this because there's no sense in putting a practically brand new engine. You can see it right here, it looks beautiful. There's no sense in putting that in this thing if this frame was just looking terribly painted and just looking rough. All right, guys, it is the next day and it's the day I paint the frame. So what I'm gonna do now is just tape everything off. I'm not gonna tape off the bottom center stand because I'll repaint this black because it's already pretty beat up. So yeah, I'll just pull this off and repaint it afterwards. I am gonna tape this off or take it off, and yeah, just tape off like the inside because I'm not gonna paint the inside, I'm just focused on the outside. All right, got it all taped out. I'm gonna wipe it down with some wax and grease remover over there, and then it'll be good to spray the primer on. This is after the first coat, and it's green because the self-etching primer that I chose is green. I'm not painting the bike green, but got decent coverage. I'm gonna do one more light coat and it should be enough. This is what I got to paint the frame. It's for wheels and castings, so it should be decent on a frame, hopefully. This is after 2 coats, so I think it's good there. Has decent coverage, so I'll wait 45-ish minutes and then it'll be the base coat. This is after the first light coat. You gotta do 2 more and it should be looking similar to that one. And it is done. 3 coats and it is looking pretty good. Still needs to dry. I'm gonna let it dry for like an hour, then push it inside for tonight. But it came out a whole lot better than the black frame. And it's a similar aluminum. It's not gonna be perfect, but it is somewhat close. Here's how it came out. Looking a whole lot better. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the triple tree off the other bike and put it on here, so I at least have somewhat of a rolling frame again. All right, triple tree is on. I torqued down all these bolts. Now I'm gonna remove these off the other bike because those ones shouldn't have any paint on it. And this one's broken. And put them on here. I put this clean foot peg on because this was the old one. Previous owner liked the way this looks. I got this nice one on now. Now it's time to remove the rear strut. So it's just one bolt down here with a nut on the other side. Loosen that. And then there's the top bolt with the nut. Loosen that, and then it comes out from the top. Rear springs all in and everything's torqued down. I swapped this little arm as well, just because, might as well. And yeah, it's coming along very nice. I'm very excited for this thing. I have to put the rear part of the frame on, and that has all the wiring in it, so I'm gonna run that. At that point, I should be ready to put the engine in and start getting that done. So let's get to work. Okay, so this is how I have it now. Headlights somewhat on, wiring somewhat ran. I don't know where a lot of the connectors go, but I'll just do that when I get like the whole speedometer and everything on. So yeah, I think it's time to get the engine underneath, lift it up, and start placing it in there. I hope you all are enjoying the new project. That's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, hopefully that very clean engine is going in the bike and we're able to give it the first start in 24, 25 years almost. That's gonna be crazy. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.
And I was the good guy, my friends were the hot heads. Times when I thought I should have stuck with my old friends. I might have been at the end of my rope on both ends. The kids I went to high school with got trust funds, but we had more fun, trust. Texting my promoter homie begging for $1+. Girls roll me off.